the Post Millennial has been far and away the lead outlet reporting on this massive confrontation between Christians, Antifa, and the mayor of Seattle. Libby, thank you so much for the coverage. Of course, the great Katie Daviscourt, who is doing incredible field journalism down there. Can you walk us through what the Post Millennial is uncovering and what the current status of this story has been?
Yeah, so Katie and Ari Hoffman, I got to give shout outs to them for doing great
Yeah,
work
Ari's been
covering
great
this
too. Ari's been
story.
great.
On Tuesday night, there was a protest outside City Hall where Christians showed up to demand the resignation of the mayor, Mayor Bruce Howell, who had sided with Antifa during in the aftermath of a protest on Saturday. And the whole thing there really got a little out of control. So some Christians, the group called Mayday USA, they're staging events, concerts, Christian concerts in 5 cities, I think, across the country. Antifa showed up. This was in Cal Anderson Park, which, of course, you know, was the site of the Chaz occupation in 2020 during our
Well,
Summer
I've
of
spent many
Love.
good nights in Cal
So
Anderson Park.
yeah, Cal Anderson Park. So, yeah, the concert was held there, and Bruce Harrell came out and said that this far right rally was held intentionally in Cal Anderson Park to antagonize the LGBT community and our trans neighbors. In fact, it was later revealed that the mayor's office had recommended Cal Anderson Park as a place to hold this concert, and the organizers had originally suggested Pike Street by the famous Pike Place Market, and they were denied a permit for that location. And the mayor's office literally recommended the park that Harrell then said was an affront to trans neighbors and the LGBT community. So that's insane. In response, I think 23 people were arrested on Saturday from Antifa, from that counter protest. On Tuesday, this is something Katie Daviscourt was covering at City Hall. Pastors and Christians went to protest Mayor Bruce Harrell, religious discrimination, all the rest of it, in addition to the complete and total hypocrisy. And there were more people arrested on Tuesday night in Seattle, and Katie was out there covering it. That was absolute madness as well. Since then, it's been revealed that Bruce Harrell was arrested in 1996 for brandishing a firearm at a pregnant woman in a casino parking lot over a
Wait, you're
parking
talking about the
space
mayor of
dispute.
Seattle here, the
Yeah,
current
the
mayor.
current mayor of Seattle, in his former life, I guess, as some kind of gambler with a gun in his car. I think that was in Utah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's a little nuts. Also, his former police chief, who he appointed in 2022, is suing him for wrongful termination and all kinds of other things, lack of due process and termination in that case, and also saying that the mayor was trying to get him to fire people without due process. So there's an awful lot unfolding with this guy. I don't know how Seattle just keeps getting the worst leadership in the country. It's pretty shocking.
Well, and we saw it with Mayor Janie Durkin. The problem is not the police, and so many people say, "Oh, we're blaming the police, or blaming the residents of the business owners." I remember being there with my brother when the various car lots were being assaulted and attacked, and fires were set, and guns brandished by Raz Simone and others during the Chaz incident, and the issue is, of course, that people keep voting for the same far left politicians over and over again, even though it's been demonstrably proven where these policies lead. And unfortunately, it's also because the main Seattle Times, of course, will lie about these things over and over and over and only ever tell the truth until the very bitter end. And that's why we need outlets like the Post Millennial and the great reportage of Katie Daviscourt, Art Hoffman, and so many others to tell the actual story.